If you are someone who is looking to buy a compact SUV, then this video is for you. Today, we will be talking about the second gen Hyundai Venue, who it's for, what it offers and which variant you should buy. Hyundai has just launched the second gen Venue. It's built on a new platform, sports a more butch look and also sits on a longer wheelbase, though it still measures under 4 meter long. If compared by size and price, it takes on the Kia Sonet and Ceros, Tata Nexon, Mahindra XUV3XO, Skoda Kayak and Maruti Suzuki Brezza. Let's start with what the Venue gets right. The Venue gets a variety of powertrain options: 1.2 litre naturally aspirated petrol, 1 litre turbo petrol and a 1.5 litre diesel. There's also the new option of a diesel automatic for the first time. Cabin quality sees a big upgrade with nice materials used across the interior. It is loaded with high-tech features such as dual 12.3-inch curved screens, connected tech with over-the-air updates and level 2 ADAS. Despite a similar footprint to the old model, cabin space has improved, making it a more practical choice for family buyers. There's more boot space too. However, there are a few things to note. While the Venue offers plenty of premium features, most of them are reserved for the top-end trim. Even the variant just below it misses out on several of those goodies, which means you will have to stretch your budget to get the fully loaded experience. To know more, watch our detailed review where we've already covered the Venue's hits and misses in more detail. Let's come to the main question: how much does it actually cost? Introductory prices start at 7.89 to 15.51 lakh rupees ex-showroom, which translates to 8.96 lakh rupees on road Delhi, and go all the way to 18.39 lakh rupees for the fully loaded top spec trim. That's a wide bandwidth of around 9.5 lakh rupees. And then there's the N line, which is priced between 12.32 and 17.76 lakh rupees on road Delhi. And today we are going to break it up and tell you what you get for your money. The Venue is offered with 3 engine options: a 1.2 litre petrol with a sole 5-speed manual gearbox, a 1 litre turbo petrol engine with either a 6-speed manual or 7-speed DCT gearbox, and a 1.5 litre diesel engine with either a 6-speed manual or 6-speed automatic transmission. But which one should you pick? Well, that depends on where and how do you drive. The base 1.2 litre naturally aspirated petrol engine makes only 83 horsepower. Performance is adequate for city driving, but the engine feels underpowered on highway drives. Also, there's only a manual gearbox option with this engine. The 1 litre turbo petrol engine brings in much more power and makes the Venue feel much nicer to drive. There's a 6-speed manual gearbox as well as 7-speed DCT. If your budget allows, the turbo petrol with a dual clutch automatic gearbox is the one to go for. Also on offer is a 1.5 litre diesel engine. The engine is smooth and delivers good power. However, we'd only recommend the diesel for buyers with lots of running, especially on the highway. If that's your use case, you should consider the automatic transmission, which works superbly with this engine to deliver the feel of a more expensive car. Here are the ARAI tested fuel economy figures for your reference. Now on to the trims and variant mix. There are 10 trims to choose from, including the sporty N line, and it is complicated. So let's break it down and work out on which one makes the most sense. If you are someone looking for just the essentials and do wish to spend the least amount of money, then the base HX2 trim is for you. It is offered with a 1.2 litre petrol engine with a 5-speed manual transmission, 1 litre turbo petrol engine with 6-speed manual transmission, and a 1.5 litre diesel engine with 6-speed manual transmission. Standard features include projector headlamps, 15-inch steel wheels for the 1.2 petrol and 16-inch steel wheels for the turbo petrol and diesel engine, 2-part digital instrument cluster, 10.25-inch touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, 4-speaker sound system, and rear AC vents to name a few. Safety is taken care of by 6 airbags, electronic stability control, vehicle stability management, 3-point seat belts for all seats with reminder, ISOFIX child seat anchorage and rear parking sensors. The HX4 adds more features but is available only with the 1.2 petrol engine. It adds dual-tone fabric seats, rear parking camera and tire pressure monitor over the HX2 trim. The HX5 trim adds a good deal more. Offered with all 3 engine options as well as the choice of automatic gearboxes, it adds features such as driver's seat height adjust, cruise control, front center armrest and a single pane sunroof. Step up to the HX6 and HX60 and there are more goodies. First of all, the HX6 is available with either a 1.2-litre petrol with manual gearbox or a 1-litre turbo petrol with DCT gearbox, whereas the HX60 comes only with the 1.2-litre petrol engine. It is equipped with auto LED headlamps, 2-step reclining rear seats, rear window sunshades, 6-speaker sound system, wireless charger as well as the rear washer and wiper. The HX60 additionally gets connected tech over the HX6. Here too, you get a set of 15-inch steel wheels with the 1.2-litre petrol and 16-inch steel wheels with the 1-litre turbo petrol engine, but the HX60 comes only with the 15-inch steel wheels. The HX7 is only offered with the 1.5-litre diesel engine and manual gearbox combo. It makes the jump to 16-inch alloy wheels and also packs in ambient lighting, cruise control and center armrest. Higher up the price ladder is the HX8 that's available exclusively with the 1-litre turbo petrol engine but with both 6-speed manual and 7-speed DCT gearbox options. Over the previous trims, its features list include powered driver's seat, ventilated front seats, electronic parking brake and drive and traction control modes. And finally, there's the top-end HX10 that is equipped with all the goodies this SUV has to offer. This trim is only available with 1-litre turbo petrol DCT and 1.5-litre diesel automatic powertrains. Features such as auto-dimming rear-view mirror, 12.3-inch curved digital dials and touchscreen, 8-speaker Bose sound system, paddle shifters, camera and radar-based level 2 ADAS, and side parking sensors, a unique addition to this SUV, are included. There's also the Venue N-Line. Up front, the N-Line gets a new Y-slat grille with N-Line badging, red accents, 17-inch alloy wheels, a new dual-ridge roof spoiler and dual exhaust tips. Inside, it features an all-black color scheme with contrast red stitching. The highlight though is its sportier steering wheel which integrates drive and traction control buttons. Other notable changes include red ambient lighting and metal pedals. The N-Line comes in 2 trims, the N6 and the N10, both of which are available only with the turbo petrol engine. The N6 is available with both 6-speed manual or 7-speed DCT gearbox, whereas the N10 is offered only with the 7-speed DCT gearbox. The N6 is equipped with 17-inch alloy wheels, 10.25-inch touchscreen, 4-speaker sound system and cruise control. The N10 adds features such as ventilated front seats, dual 12.3-inch curved screens for instrumentation and infotainment, and level 2 ADAS to name a few. On to the matter of safety. The Venue is based on the Hyundai Kia Group's enhanced K1 platform, the same platform which is used on the Kia Ceros that had scored 5 stars in the Bharat NCAP crash tests. Hyundai is confident of the similar results for the Venue as well. With that, it gets 6 airbags, ABS with EBD, electronic stability control, vehicle stability management, hill start assist, 360-degree camera, level 2 ADAS, electronic parking brake and more for the fully loaded trim. Similarly, the N-Line also gets pretty much the same safety features as the regular variant, but it additionally gets tire pressure monitor and rear parking camera as standard and a few extra ADAS features such as lane keep warning and assist, rear cross traffic collision warning and assist, and blind spot collision warning and assist. So, should you buy the Venue? If you want a compact SUV with loads of features and a premium feel, the Venue makes for a great choice. If city commutes are all that you need your car for and aren't too fussy on performance, the base 1.2 petrol engine will get the job done. The 1.2 HX2 has a tempting price and also packs in quite a bit for the money, like a touchscreen and Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, making it the value pick of the range. The 1.2 HX4 and HX5 are also reasonable value, but what's disappointing is that for a key feature like a rear washer or wiper, you will have to go up to the HX6, which crosses the 12 lakh rupee mark. For buyers keen on performance, the turbo petrol Venue is the one to go for. An HX6 variant, which is the sweet spot, is missed on the turbo petrol manual, forcing buyers to either settle for the HX2 or HX5 or go all the way up to the HX8. The N-Line N6 does plug the gap but does miss some crucial features. If slow-moving traffic and jams are part of your everyday grind, it makes sense to consider the turbo petrol with the dual-clutch auto. The variants are skewed toward the higher end, but it's the mid-spec HX6 with the DCT that we'd recommend. You will be tempted to spend more on features available on the HX8, HX10 and N-Line N10, but doing so inflates the price dramatically. For the same money, you could buy a larger SUV altogether, Hyundai's own Creta included. In case you are wondering about the diesels, they appeal only if you have a specific use case. Lots of highway running. The diesels are good to drive, and in fact, our money no object pick of the range would be the diesel automatic in the top HX10 trim. It is unquestionably expensive in absolute terms, but its engine, gearbox, tech and features come together to deliver the feel of a more expensive car. So what do you think of the Hyundai Venue, and which is the version you are most interested in? Or would you have one of the other compact SUVs? Let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If this helped, drop a like and subscribe to Autocar India and let us know which other car should we cover next. See you next time.